Hello, in this video we are looking at Bodhicaryavatara, chapter 6, verse 36. Udbandhana prapataischa vishapatyadhibhakshanaihi dignanti kechidatmanam apunyacharanena cha. Pull up the text. Udbandhana prapataischa vishapatyadhibhakshanaihi Nignanti kechidatmanam apunyacharanena cha. So the subject of the sentence is kechit, meaning some people. Earlier we had kashchit, nominative, somebody, anybody, or in a negative sentence, nobody. And in the genitive singular, kasyachit, of anybody. Napave kasyachit dukkam, there would not be dukkha for anybody. Here it's the plural because the plural of nominative plural of ka is ke. So if you're asking who are those people, you would say ke, who in the plural. And kechid is an indefinite plural meaning some people. And the verb is nignanti. They kill. Now, in the text that I sent you, there was a typo. I've corrected it here. You see nihan. Some of you may have a text that I sent out earlier. In fact, I've only corrected this today, and I'm doing this on the 6th of March 26. I originally wrote hihan. Of course, it's nihan. Ni in the sense of down. So nihan originally meant something like to strike down, and then by extension it meant to kill. This han is a bit of an irregular verb. For han, you'd expect to see third person plural hananti, which it would be if it were a regular verb, but it becomes gnanti, so somewhat irregular. So nignanti. So kechid, some people, nignanti, kill atmanam, themselves. Remember from a verse or two ago, I explained that this atma used as a reflexive pronoun, they kill themselves, even though it has a plural meaning. And in English, we'd use a plural. He kills himself, they kill themselves. Used as a reflexive pronoun like that, it's always used in the singular in Sanskrit and the same in Pali. So, Kechid, some people, nignanti, kill atmanam, themselves. And again, we have a series of nouns, all of them compound nouns, in the instrumental. We've got the two instrumental plural endings in the first line, udbandhana pratapaihi, and vishapatyadi bhakshanaihi, this instrumental plural. And in the second line, upunyacharanena, that's the instrumental singular. So these describe the means by which kechid nignanti atmanam, by which some people kill themselves. So what are they then? Udbandhana prapata. Udbandhana, the root band, it cognates with our English word bind, actually. It just means to tie or to bind. And udbandhana here has the meaning of tying yourself up in the sense of committing suicide by hanging yourself, hanging yourself up, tying yourself up. Prapata Means a precipice. Actually, the original it's from the root pat, meaning to fall, and a pata is a falling. A prapata is literally a falling forward. But that's the original meaning of the word, and then it comes to mean a precipice, something you can fall forward into. So bandhana prapataischa means by hanging themselves and by cliffs, meaning by throwing themselves off cliffs. These are ways of committing suicide. And also Visha Apatya Adi Bhakshanai. Bhakshana, we had a verse or two, bhakta meaning food, bhakshana means eating, also food. By foods, bhakshanai, um, by foods, what type of foods? Visha Apatya Adi. Visha, poison, apatya, unsuitable, adi, and the like. So killing themselves by foods or types of food that are either poisonous or unsuitable or the like, or something like that. Um, Pata is a path, and apatya, like unpathful, not suitable for the path. So basically, unsuitable. It's a food that's unsuitable for life, not of the path, wrong or unwholesome. Um, and in the second pada of the second line, apunyacharanena. This is from our root, well, the acharanena, acharana, from our root char, meaning to go. Achara is a word, that which you go towards, your proceeding or your way of going, and it generally means conduct. We have in the precepts, kamesu mitchachara, mitcha achara, misconduct, wrongful conduct. Achara is the more common form, but you can also have as here acharana. So acharana means just your behavior, your or how do I put it here, conduct. So apunya acharanena. So by conduct that is apunya, not punya, not meritorious. Um, Many of you will have heard my more detailed explanation of punya. It's the word that is commonly translated as merit, and that's a good enough translation for normal purposes. Certainly in the Theravada countries, people talk about making merit, making punya by dana to the monks and that kind of thing, other meritorious acts. But the root of it is possibly the same root, pu, pure, from which you get the Latin, for example, Latin word purus, from which we get the English word pure. So punya and purity may well have the same origin. I don't think it's been definitively established. So you could also treat punya not just being a meritorious act, but an act of purification, the purification of the defilements. So if you really give away, not just grudgingly hand something over, but really release from yourself and give, that is a purification, so to speak, from clinging and greed. So apunyacharana would mean either impure or unmeritorious conduct, unmeritorious behavior. So this verse describes various ways of killing yourself. And the point that's being made here, in the first line, um, the these are actually direct methods of suicide: hanging yourself, throwing yourself off a cliff, taking poison. In the second line, I think the point that's being made is just as you can kill yourself directly, by, say, hanging yourself or throwing yourself off a cliff. You can also kill yourself morally by the apunya acharana, by unmeritorious conduct. So I'll read it through again. Udbandhana prapataischa vishapatyadibhakshanaihi nighnanti kechidatmanam apunyacharanena cha. And again. Udbandhana prapataischa vishapatyadibhakshanaihi nighnanti kechidatmanam apunyacharanena cha. And that's it on this video.